What up, YouTube fam? Just went and got me a little latte and a protein drink. Drank. Trying to cut right now. I'm like 200. Well, today I weighed in at 198. I would like to get to 180. Just shredded. Because I'm just out of bed, man. No grooming, no nothing, man. Fuck it. I'm going to talk about a few different things today. We're going to chop it up, have some fun. Woo! I got some new tint for the car so people can't see me be a fucking goofster, bruh. But I'm gonna keep you updated with my life a little bit. Comment below if you think I should get rid of this. I think I look damn alright with it. Not good, but alright. But let's get to it, bro. I'm gonna sip this coffee and spill my life to you guys. Alright. Couple updates. McGregor. I might start crying right now. I think I want to cry. Bro, what happened? What happened, Connor? What the hell happened, bro? This is not an MMA channel. This is a self-improvement, male-centric dating and relationship channel. But I like stuff. I like other things. I like shooting guns. I like MMA. I like bodybuilding. I like philosophy. I like fucking tanning at the beach, fly honeys. There's a lot of things that this boy likes, this man likes. But dude, I don't think I've ever been more bummed in my life watching such a beautiful card. If you guys watch UFC, and then McGregor's walking out, and I'm just like, it's just not the same. But it was exciting, but it's not the same as it used to be. And this dude, if you knew he was hurt, don't fucking do a switch kick in the air, a jumping switch kick. Like, bro, what? I'm still just in shock. That's why I'm not really saying a whole lot. But I was so let down. So let down. And I've never really felt something like this to this degree. I definitely have, but I'm being dramatic. So now, the most annoying thing is waiting for anything in life. Now we gotta wait for... It's gonna be bad, McGregor. It's gonna be bad. If you know, you know. But, here's my take. Here's a few things. I think McGregor knew he was hurt and thought, fuck it, you know, in his accent. And Dana probably knew. Maybe he didn't. And Dana said, fuck it. And they just said full send, you know, and he made a stupid decision thinking, maybe I'll be alright. Maybe he felt like, whatever. I don't fucking know, dude. I don't think that Connor would fake that. That didn't look like he faked it. That would be too good of a fucking Roadhouse 3 trilogy fucking scene if that was the case. And I don't see him doing something like that. I don't know. Same with, like, people go, well, what about Cerrone? I bet Cerrone took a dive because McGregor told him to, and they had some cahoots, right? When you're taking a dive, at least in my opinion, you don't get your nose broken in your orbital from a shoulder strike. If you saw the Cerrone fight, you know. I'm not doing that shit. Breaking my nose, that's easily a lot of fucking money and time right there. I'm just not doing that shit, bro. I get it, Cerrone was on the... We don't even have to talk about that. But I'm so fucking sad, dude. I almost cried when I watched the fucking thing. Not even because it was McGregor, but because we got robbed of such a good fight that could have happened. I wouldn't even have been mad if McGregor got slept out like Gaethje did. But the fact that nothing happened at all. Like, even if it was 5 minutes of a fight, cool. But nothing. Nothing. We got a fucking dumbass 2 kicks and a punch. And Max going, he going, weaken the knees, bro. It is what it is. You know, just fucking I don't know. So, to not linger on it, pushing forward, I think, just my thoughts, if I was the UFC, we have a couple options here. One, you give him Michael Chandler, who's probably, 41 or something? I don't even know his age. But you give him Michael Muscle, what does Dustin say? Muscle Milk Mike and Connor, and you let them both juice. Don't give a fuck. Just let him fucking roid it up. Get Connor back to his fucking Roadhouse physique. Let Michael he's been showing he's 200 plus pounds, and just let him fight at that. Just let him fight it fucking juiced up. Both of them in the contract. No USADA. Or, here's another route. You do the quadrilogy with, it's gonna be bad, McGregor, and then you kind of use that as promotion. No, jokes aside though, you could do the quadrilogy where Dustin literally just rapes Connor, you know? Or sorry, I didn't grapes Connor. And just beats his ass this time, like, for sure, even though he's already knocked him out. But like, and that maybe we have an anticipation of like, maybe Connor, after all of this, he just sparks out Dustin, like, with some crazy shit. So there's that intriguement, I guess. Another option, per se, could be Nate trilogy in boxing or in UFC. And then, but that's not even good because Nate is just literally, he's always been a punching bag, but he's like now a bag of milk that can't fight back. Like, he used to fight back, like with Leon Edwards at the end, and in his early career, and then like with Connor when he finished, but like, and then Tony Ferguson finished him. Now he's just a punching bag that just floats around and throws like one or two punches every round. And even then, I don't know if Connor would win. I think he might even fucking break his hip or something. Anyways, and then I think the best option, where you can't lose, literally it would have to be some crazy shit that happens, is that McGregor and Dustin Poirier box. Like Dustin and him box in a sanctioned fight, like in Zuffa, or not Zuffa, but whatever what is the boxing shit? And so I think the best route is the quadrilogy, just not in the cage, because I don't want to see Connor fucking die or something stupid, you know. Rest in peace, Connor, on the headlines, instead of like snapping his knee. He just fucking, I don't know, dude. I'm still just in shock of what happened, you know. So that's that. There's some great fights coming up. Duplessis. I don't know if I'm even speaking to anybody that watches UFC in general, to anybody who's even watching my channel. But yeah, like, subscribe, share. I need to post more, but I'm trying to just be fluent, you know. When I feel something's coming and I have the time, I'm gonna make a banger on here, you know. Not really, but so yeah, let's get into the actual topic after I mourned my loss with, it's gonna be bad, McGregor. So the whole thing, what does it come down to? I don't know. I've just been thinking lately. I just got back from Florida visiting family. You know, I've been on the dating sites, the apps, and hanging out with women, and kind of regaining some flow with. Sorry, I was getting distracted. There was a fine little mamacita. I'm like next to a daycare because there was no parking next to the cafe, but yeah. been on the dating apps, been going out on dates here and there, and it's just, it ain't doing it, man. Like, I don't know if it's my age. I just turned 29 not too long ago. I don't know if it's where I live. I don't know what the fuck it is, dude. I'm starting to get irritated. This little fucking pipsqueak that just walked by. That made no sense. This guy, I'm not trying to be mean, he's like 6'2", has a pretty big frame, and then his arms were like the size of like a girl, like literally a girl, like a 110-pound woman. That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. But he wasn't like fat. Usually that's like fat dudes. But anyways, I digress. No, I've had a lot of dates, a lot of women interested on dating apps and gone out in person. And what I'm finding as the testing subject of dating for you guys, per se, as I'm going to give you the results of what this looks like. Of course, you can have lots of sex. Cool. Cool, dude. For the guys that watch this, or maybe the gals that even tune in, I don't know. It's fun, but not that fun, you know? And everyone goes like, oh, well, you're putting in too much work. I'm really actually not. On these dating apps, and I'm speaking this for you guys who can relate, to go, oh, I'm relating, or no, I don't understand. This is just me expressing what I think the male frustration is for most people. So this is what it is. So, and then I'll give my afterthought of what I was thinking about walking to my car to make this video. I think there's like a fatigue, not of women, but of kind of the rigmarole that comes with dating, right? You have kind of two sides of the coin. You have one where you can just hook up with random women, lie to them. It's an easy game. It really is. The women want to make it seem like it's hard. They go, I don't do this. I rarely ever do this, like on the first date or whatever. I don't know. Maybe we should wait for that. It's just like they say these things because they don't want to seem. Myron Gaines says this. It's taboo of what women actually think. Most women, if they could actually say or do what they thought, which they actually do what they think, they just say it differently. They would go, oh, I want to have dirty sex the first time I meet you, if you're hot enough. That's what all of them would say. Every single one. Maybe like 2% that wouldn't. The thing with that is you have to crack that exterior of bullshit. Men were different, right? It's like 0.0% that would be like, I think we should wait, and I'm not sure or whatever. If you're a hot girl or half decent and you go on a date with a guy, if you're a girl watching this, that guy is 110%, not even 99, not 100, 110% thinking, I'm trying to put my PP inside her VV, whatever. That's just the truth. And some people go, oh my God, it's barbaric, you're disgusting, but no, that's just how, I don't, all right, I'll take a sip of this. You could be the most goody-goody virgin church man of God, wimp McGee, and you're thinking that. Now, acting on it, that's different. Most men will act on it. Others will be like, damn, I don't know, I'm scared, blah, 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 blah. So you're probably like, what is this retard getting at? It's all a stupid ass game that we all play because of society. And I'm tired of it. I have friends that are tired of it. I see the fatigue in mostly men, because here's the issue. We have to pursue. I don't pursue. I just do. Like, I just speak. Like, hey, let's go out. Hey, what's up, cutie patootie? What's up? Blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't throw any hard. I don't try hard. I just throw out what I want. Hey, let's hang out. This date, cool. All right. And then I go meet. Or, hey, come see me. Or, hey, let's just hang out. Whatever. I'm not doing anything of what I used to do when I was a youngin'. And I'll tell you why. So when I was younger, I used to be like, I know this girl for like a month and I'm bringing her flowers to her work. Please don't do that, guys. Granted, I've never been screwed over by doing these things. I think it's mostly because the women think I'm a handsome mother effer, you know. I can't help that. Shout out mom and dad, but most women, they think I'm attractive, therefore, of course they could cheat or fucking do some weird shit to me, but they most of the time they don't, or I just don't take them serious. But what am I getting at? I'm just seeing a fatigue where most men don't want to do this ring around the rosy of, hey, what's up, like all this bullshit where you're like formalities, like if you match with me on Instagram, I don't even have an Instagram, any app, dating app, that right there tells me you want something with me or from me. So why talk and chit chat when we could just go, hey, meet here, hey, come to my place, hey, you're cute. Like, there obviously is interest there. That is like the handshake at the bar. Everything else is like, let's hang out and go further. So I just think it's retarded, and we have men who are submitting to the game, and I feel like we've transitioned a lot to where a lot of us aren't, and it's changing the culture, but there's still a big demographic of men that are ruining it, where they're still playing this game because they're desperate. So it leaves guys like us where, sure, we'll get a bunch of hookups from low class women or women that are just not all there, confused, or you get a few baddies who are all there, but I don't know. For me, I don't want to settle down anytime soon with a woman. I'm playing the field. I like hanging out with women and seeing if something could develop, if I really trust a woman. Women don't operate like that. That's the fucked up thing, is they're not able to separate things. Like a guy can go, I can fuck the shit out of you and have a good old threesomes and bedroom fun, skydive sex, freaking sex on a mountain, whatever, crazy, whatever, in the car while we're driving, whatever you want to think. We could separate that and go, I don't know if I see you being a good mom or being a good wife. Women cross wires with everything they do. For example, a woman would be, this is like a woman's logic. Oh, this guy's amazing. He's perfect. He's handsome. Hey, babe, I need an oil change. Oh, I don't really know how to change oil. Oh, we're done. Like, the girl's like done with you. You're over. It's over. They don't know how to separate shit at all. Another, like, I could go on for days with this. Guys, if a girl goes, I don't know if I can fucking iron her pants or something. Sure, there's a few weird dudes that'll be like, oh, that's a deal breaker. Most guys will be like, I'll fucking iron that shit myself. Like, whatever. I don't give a shit. Like, it's just some silly Billy ass shit. Like, women's delusional, like, prerequisites for everything. Men are just not doing it anymore. That's probably the easiest way I could have said it. I'm not doing it. And so what did this lead me in thought to? Through the dawn of time, men have had to submit and do a jester max and humiliation ritual to get a wife. I've done it before. Unfortunately, I'm telling on myself. And in order to get a wife, you do all these things that turn them off. But yet, it doesn't. It's fucking crazy. But most people don't even have the intellect to get this. Most men in marriages, on the outskirts, it looks immaculate at times, right? Oh, two loving people consensually enjoying in the endeavors of life, right? That's the pretty mask that's on that you didn't take off. And so a lot of these marriages, maybe like 5% or some shit, are actually of quality, but most are just desperate cries for help from the men, and then the women are so emotionally fucked up from their past that it doesn't mesh like that. It's literally like, it just doesn't fucking, no. I had to learn that the hard way, and I see it time and time again where I'm at coffee shops, gym, bar, anywhere, honestly. And that brings me to kind of randomly segue, because I just see a kid coming out of this daycare with their, I guess, grandma. Cutest little girl ever. Cutie. I feel like I'm getting to that age where I want a family, man. Like in the next few years, I want a little family, maybe one or two. And I just don't know if that's on the horizon. I don't know if that's here for us or for me. And I'll explain why. All of what I just previously said is an antithesis to having a family. Because I'm never going to subject myself, and I got blessed, or whatever you want to call it, to be lucky enough that my previous marriage, we never got that far, to where I was enlightened by, I don't even want to say red pill stuff, but just logic, how women operate in reality. And so I don't want to be, it's like, to be the dad that guys want to be, you have to be filthy rich. And that's almost impossible in this economy unless you fucking hit lightning in a bottle. Like, you could maybe have some money if you're single, like, do really well for yourself and just be able to do your own thing. But to, like, have a family and be able to call the shots the way you want without having to fight an entire family is just not, it's not even doable. It's kind of fucked. But I guess what I'm saying is, like, I yearn for a family, but not necessarily a wife, because you don't know, like, you just can't know. Oh my gosh, this little kid is so cute. You just can't know, like, okay, if I have a son or a daughter, right, you know that they're gonna love you to some degree. You have an investing stake of, like, oh, if I treat this person right, they're probably 95 to 99% gonna treat you amazing back. That's kids. And even if they don't, there's a different kind of relationship with your child, to where you're like, they'll get it one day. Or, like, I just want to watch them do them. Even if they crash and burn, it's like, that's my child, whatever. But a wife in our dating economy today, there's absolutely a super low chance that they treat you right or respect you or have anything fruitful. But second, there's no knowing if that shit's gonna crash and burn. Like, I would 100% settle down with a woman and just have her forever, be monogamous, have a few children, blah blah blah, if I knew that that woman 100% was not gonna fuck me over. But that isn't reality. I'm aware enough to know that that's not reality. So what do? Well, you have to do a pros and cons list. I've done this for many things in my adult life, and it is much better. If you ever have hard decisions, do a pros and cons list, and don't let your emotions, let the list outweigh itself. When you do that, the pros of being single far exceed marriage, which is sad. But you keep your money, you can travel, you have more time for fitness, you sleep more. And it's like, I don't mind giving those things up for some beautiful kids. But I do mind giving up for a bitching, naggy wife that I can't control. If I'm a providing husband and I'm good looking and I have given you children and just XYZ, whether this sounds bad or not, I absolutely expect respect, submission, obedience, whatever you want to call it. It's even in the Bible if you're a Christian. And that's just what it is. So that's the point of this video, is I just want to express that, like, I know I'm not the only guy out there like that or thinks like this, you know? There's a lot of men today that are giving up who they really are, or being submissive, or being a bitch, because they want to have a woman or a marriage or kids so bad. And all this does is enable women to be shitty humans, because you put them in the driver's seat. You never want to put women in the driver's seat of anything. Don't let the fucking world that we live in confuse you into this bullshit. The simplicity of what relationships should be like is no longer existing. That's the issue here. Men, we lead. We have integrity. We provide. We protect. We stand our ground. We make rules. We enforce them. We love hard but fair. Women, you follow. You listen. You support. You help. You nurture. You bring life into this world, and you listen. Very distinct differences, right? Staunch differences. But somewhere along this fucked up road that we're in or on within 2026 is ass backwards. And men and women know it. I think this is the truth, though. I think women know that if we return back to reality, they're fucked. They're fucked. They're so fucked. They know this. They know that if we're in our actual symbiotic, proper relationships where things flow properly, not all this weird fucked up, they can't be shitty humans anymore. That's what it comes down to. They don't have power. It's like false power right now, but they definitely don't get any more power if we go back to, or create, or foster, or whatever reality of how relationships should flow. And the saddest part is, like, they think that, but they actually gain power because then they have a guy who they actually want, which is insane. But I don't know, I just felt like kind of a dark feeling of like, man, I really wish I could have like a wholesome love and family into my 30s, you know, as I'm 29 years old. I would love that, you know, someone I can trust. That's the best word, is trust. I just don't trust any women at all. They've proven, and women can say whatever they say about men. I'm okay with that. Most women, they're not okay with what I'm saying. I'm okay. If a woman has an experience over and over and over again of a type of guy, then they can say that, because I would be stupid to be like, that's not real. I have experienced 95% of women are not trustworthy at all. I don't care what they say, because the track record has proven itself wrong. So let me know what you guys think. This is just kind of experiential knowledge and wisdom, per se, of like, don't sell yourself short for something that may not be great in the end, you know? You might sell your soul for a family and a wife just to get shot in the foot later on, right? You'll have some cute, beautiful kids because they're yours. But man, there's a lot of hurt on the other side that I've seen with people, especially myself, with marriages and kids and court and heartbreak and seeing just... I'll go in a whole nother round, another fucking day, but Tell me what you guys think. Tell me if you think the ROI is worth it, if it's not worth it, and why. What you guys want for your future. How do you see the dating market in correlation to what I'm talking about? I just think that if you're a guy worth any fucking shit or salt, you're gonna have a hard time, man, because women don't like to have to work for things when it comes to well, in general, but with relationships, they do not. They can't stand, especially if you're not a good-looking dude. So get your looks up, your fitness. If you're not a good-looking dude, they can't fucking stand when a guy doesn't try. They hate it. They like it, but they hate it because they can't control you. But then they're attracted to you, so they're confused. Sorry. But yeah, man, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my coffee. Brosibs. Get in the gym, get your ass in the gym. Read some good books. Stay focused, stay in your frame. Call it the picture frame. Be authentic. Don't change for nobody. Be you, love you. I love you guys too. Peace out. To the next one.